again, people. What's good? It's me, Blunt Ted. It's another episode of Blunt Ted Talks. Now, first of all, thank you very much for clicking on the video. Second of all, thank you very much for all the new subscribers. We're getting really close to 300 now, so if you've not subscribed already, then please hit that button. And yeah, we'll get there soon, man. We'll get there soon. So yeah, this video, basically, it's about yesterday's game versus Crewe Alexander. Now, didn't really go as planned in some aspects. We kind of knew we was going to take the win. We didn't expect Andy Carroll to come off the bench and score a goal, that's for certain, man. It's been like 41 games since he scored a Premiership goal or something, so we weren't really expecting that. However, it was of little importance, other than it might be a little bit of a confidence boost win. But yeah, the rest of the game, so yeah, we had Fernandez and we had Atsu. They came on, they made it 2-0. And then, as I said, Andy Carroll, he came on in the 86th minute off the bench and he made it 3-0. Now, that was to be expected to take the win, so let's just forget about that. What's important now is Gayle has gone off injured. Now, we didn't know what it was yesterday. We just knew that he'd limped off. But further news has come out today that it is indeed a knee injury. So because of that knee injury, because of what it is, it's looking like he could be out until maybe Christmas. Now, this leaves us in a lot of shit, really, because we've got Andy Carroll, who, I mean, Steve Bruce says that he's the fittest that he's ever been, and he came on and scored the goal. However, he did say that Gayle was in tip-top form and he's done his knee. Now, to Bruce's defence, it was, you know, even if you could be the fittest player in the world and you can still do that to your knee, so it's not about the fitness, so he could still have been fit. The only thing is, he wasn't very fit last season. I mean, he was our top goal scorer, fair enough, but he scored like 4 goals in the Premiership or something. That's not very good. I think it was 4 goals. He scored 4 goals, that's all it is. Our top goal scorer last season scored 4 goals. Now, between Mutu, Joe Linton and Andy Carroll, they just got 2 goals between them. Like 2 goals it's honestly, like, what happened last season was an absolute disgrace. But yeah, now Gayle's out. There's no new striker on the horizon at Newcastle, so things aren't looking good. We're gonna need Andy Carroll to really buck up his ideas this season if he's gonna be our main striker. I mean, to put it into perspective, yesterday, obviously Andy Carroll came on in the 86th minute, but when Gayle went off, we had to play a midfielder. We didn't even have a striker to put up front, because for some reason at the minute, Mutu and Joe Linton, they're both missing. Now, nobody seems to know what it is. There's a lot of speculation on it. You know, a few are saying they've gone on holiday and now they're having to quarantine, blah, blah, blah. Some are saying they could be on the way out, which I can't see that happening, to be honest, because as much as Bruce might be a bit of a numpty, he can't get rid. Even if they are shy, he can't get rid. We're stuck with them. Same with Gayle, you know, we're kind of stuck with Gayle a little bit. Although he's out now, so, I mean, these kind of knee injuries, that's pretty much the end of his career. He's going to come back a shadow of a player that he was anyway. And he wasn't that great in the first place, so he's fucked now. Like, we need to replace him. Like, Steve Bruce, you're never going to see this video, because you're just not going to see it. But if you ever do, by any miracles, please, I fucking beg you, go out and get a couple of goal scorers. If we do have that 35 mil, obviously some of that's for wages. You know, go out and spend 20 of that. You know, spend 20 mil on a new goal scorer, someone from the Premiership, somebody who's proven to score goals, and someone who can keep us in the Premiership this season. Because I did a previous video, you've probably seen it. I predicted 52 points. I'm gonna have to redo that video, I think. You know, at the start of the season, I may have done that a little bit too early. In fact, to be honest, in the video, I did say that this is, you know, based on no injuries and blah, 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 and season's not even started, and here we go. And we've got to rely on Andy Carroll staying at the flipping medical wing for this whole season. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, Bruce, go and spend some money. Go and buy a striker. We need a second one. So, all right, I don't really like loans and I don't like free transfers or whatever, but just go and do what you have to do, man. Do what you have to do. You haven't got the money to spend. You know, so go and spend some money on one that you have got, if you have got that budget, unless Mike's fucking spent it on DW yesterday. Then just go and spend some of that budget and then try and get in a couple of loans or a couple of frees that, you know, the half decent, and just try and keep us in the Premiership, because if Mike actually does want to sell the club, it's going to be very difficult for him to do that if we're in the Championship, because he's going to want to save money, but he's not going to get it for a Championship club. So, you know, it's vital that we stay up if we do want to get rid of Mike Ashley. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. Sorry if like I've been on a bit of a rant with this one. Like, I'm a little bit pissed off today. You know, obviously I'm pretty sure Newcastle fans up and down the country are pissed off. Another quick thing I do want to say actually, before I forget, is the press, the media. I'm getting really pissed off with them. You've probably been able to tell from other videos that I don't really like the media, and I don't really like the press. And my reason why is because they try and sell opinion as fact. You know, people like Liam Kennedy, you know, he makes his money, like it's his bread and butter, is reporting these things. So he's gonna try and report everything, but he shares every little thing as well, man. And then I got into a bit of an argument with him yesterday, and he didn't like what I said. But you know, you've got to stop selling opinion as fact, because a lot of fans are listening to this opinion, taking it as fact, getting their hopes up this high, and then the hopes are getting shattered days or weeks later, and it's just not fair. It's not fair, and I get it. It's what the media and the press do, but just stop it. Just stop it, please. I just beg you. If any media or press are watching this video right now, I just beg you, just please stop getting the fans' hopes up so high, just for them to get knocked down again. When you know that story yourself is bullshit, you know, just stop it. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Like I've said, it's me, Blunt Ted. If you've not subscribed to the channel already, then please do so. I want to do some really good things this season. We've got a game show coming up. I'm going to be recording some other videos. I'm going to be inside St James's Park doing some stuff. So it's going to be great, man. So yeah, just subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for clicking. It's been me, Blunt Ted. Another episode of Blunt Ted Talks. Peace.